Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Audi A4. Today, Saturday, the 12th of October. So I got out of bed today, tired for some bizarre reason. I don't know. Look, I got bags under my eyes. Getting old, I guess. So today I've got a few cars coming in. I'm going to be honest, I'm losing track of the cars today. I've had a couple of guys message me saying they're being late. A couple of guys called me and said, one guy messaged me and said he can't make it. He wants to reschedule. And I'm losing track of how many cars are coming in. So we'll take it as it goes today. Starting off with an Audi A6. Okay, so this is a 2013 Audi A6 Saloon. This is the C7 variant. And it's in for some coding. The owner of the car, when she bought the car had the standard basic monochrome black and white instrument cluster. So they've bought the colored version, the upgrade version, and they tried to install it only to find out it doesn't work without coding. And so they have brought it in for me to do that. They've also changed out this unit and asked me to code this. So you'll see it's flashing on the off button. That's a component protection problem. It won't actually switch on. And then here on the clock, because of component protection, it says safe, as you can see there. So they both need to be coded into the car with component protection lifted and paired to the VIN numbers. Once you do that, then it should mostly work. There can be some glitches. I asked what was here before, and she said the parts are here in the back. Give me a sec. Okay, so here we have the original parts that were fitted to the car. We've got the basic black and white instrument cluster, and then we've got the basic AC system. So this is what she had, and that's what she got now. They should technically work fine. We'll check it out. This is obviously the more analog, that will be digital. But they both look like dual zone climate controls. So this is a heater control, that would be a climate control. But we'll see how that goes. These are a bit hit and miss sometimes, getting them to work on cars that didn't necessarily come with them from factory. You can technically get them to work properly if you change out all the gummings behind the dash, which is a hell of a job. But yeah, gonna do the coding to get these to upgrade to this. Let's hope I don't have to take that back out, because sometimes you need to get the coding off that one to make it all work. Right, 11:33. Let's go. Okay, so done. That did not take me that long at all. Right, so we've got needle sweep working on that. Service is due apparently. And there you go. So the dash is now working. Let the screen come on. The heater controls are also working quite well. Right, so now it's 11:57. So that was, half an hour? Something like that. So this is what I found. This is not a dual zone climate control. This is the front panel for the 4-zone climate control. The other one was the dual zone manual. Although I've got it working, I've got air coming out of this vent here. I was playing with the vent settings to get it, to see where it sends the air. When you scan and read the errors from this, it complains about flaps and temperature sensors that it can't see, because obviously when you're going for 4-zone, this can start controlling where the airflow is at the back of the car, whereas this car doesn't have that system. So it doesn't know when it looks for like the left vent flap motor, whatever, it's not there, and it just, it doesn't work well. But I say it doesn't work well with its 4-zone thing. It complains when you scan it, but otherwise it's working, and I can actually feel air in front of me, which is cool. Here, luckily I didn't have to take this out to get the coding off the old one, because the old one connected into my bench setup that I have at the back, and I managed to read the coding off that there. So yeah, that saved me a lot of time. But yeah, it's all coded and component protection, and it works. There's no errors on this at all. This is all good to go. So everything works. Navigation not available. That's because the nav here doesn't work. But yeah, everything else is working. This is all good. I can call the customer back and hand it over. So I got another car outside, so let's swap them out. The next one in is a 2021 Audi Q2. The owner has bought, I don't know who fitted it, I didn't get into that specific, but as far as I know, they've bought and fitted a genuine Audi reversing camera, which is right there, but now they need it coded. These cars, the coding's a little bit different, a little bit difficult. It's not as simple as just plugging with VCDS and off you go. They need the legit thing. So with their camera that they bought, they got the official Audi document that has the installation codes in here. You log online with Audi, you type in the code that's given in the booklet, and then Audi do their thing. They download the coding to the car to tell it's got the camera, and then they also rewrite on their side, on the server side, the fact that this car now has a reversing camera, so it can't be wiped. I know a lot of you guys get stuff done and they take it back to Audi for something, and Audi wipe the coding. With that booklet, this can't be done. So once I'm done with this, if it goes back to Audi and Audi wipe the coding, is what we call as SVM resets, when they reset all the code in the car. If that was to happen, then if an SVM reset was to happen, the camera will not disappear. It will still stay coded to the car. So just like that, the Q2 is now done. Use the activation code in this booklet, which means that this activation code will not work on any other car. That's now registered to this car. And simply stick it in reverse, camera shows up. It's that simple. I didn't even have to actually do the coding. All I had to do was log into Audi, type in the codes from this booklet, in the bit it asked me, and then just hit OK, and it tells me turn off an ignition, turn it off, turn it on. It gives you certain commands to follow. It does the rest for you. But now that it's done, it's fully activated and coded in the car, and also that detail is uploaded to its servers, so you can't really wipe it off either. All good. The owner's going to be pleased with this. He's been wanting for a couple of weeks. So anyway, that's that done. I got 2 cars just turned up outside, so let's swap the cars out and jump on to the next one. Okay, so the next one in is a 2019 Seat Leon. This one is in for something really quick, simple, but very effective. Now, let's get in the car. So this car already has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all enabled, but it's wired only. So I've got the customer's phone here. There we go, customer's phone. So we've actually tried and tested it, made sure it worked before I started recording. And so I thought I'd show you guys what it is. Now, the owner wanted to have CarPlay, or in this case, Android Auto, working without having to plug it in. So we have our wireless Android Auto boxes. These are available from us. If you want them, we can ship them out to you. And quite simply, all you do is plug it into the USB port. So it's got right there, it's got a couple of USB ports. USB-A on this car, there you go. Plug it in, and then a couple of lights will start shining on the front of the box like so. Plug it in and leave it. It's one of those, forget about it. So what you should normally do once you've plugged it in is get your phone and look for a Bluetooth device. The Bluetooth device would be that one, and you pair your phone to that. Once you've done that, it throws up Android Auto on screen. That simple. The next time you get in the car, when you turn the car on, the phone looks for that over Bluetooth and automatically switches to the smartphone interface. So whether it be Android or Apple CarPlay. So in this one, there you go. We've got working Android Auto as you'd expect it to work, and completely wireless from this phone. Cool, really cool. If you're interested in one of these boxes, give us a shout. We've got a few more left in the stock. We are getting them in. We always get in more, but at the moment I think we've got 1 or 2 left. We also do wireless Apple CarPlay boxes, wireless Android Auto boxes, and of course the media boxes for YouTube and that kind of stuff on the screens as well. Okay, so next one in is an Audi A4. But before we get onto that, something even more important. Hello, Simon.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Where were you today?
Well, everywhere.
It's past 1 o'clock.
Now. Well, you should record it before, innit?
What time what time did you roll out of bed? He was here for the Seat Leon. Okay, what time did you roll out of bed today?
10:40.
Seriously?
11:40.
Yeah, that sounds more like it. That's the life, 11:40. No, we're joking. He does have a second job. He works nights. I don't know how he does it, but, you know, he does what he does. But yeah, 11:40. Oh, man, I wish I could roll out of bed at 11:40.
Yeah, why you go sleep 6?
Who?
Me.
You go sleep at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I go sleep around 1, 2 in the morning. And no matter what I do, even if I sleep at 4 in the morning, I will wake up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you got kids.
Yeah, and it's a habit. Even the kids aren't at home today, and I still woke up at 8 o'clock. I normally wake up early, if I'm honest. When the kids are at home, it's at 7 o'clock. But anyway, the Audi A4. So this is a B8 Audi A4 Avant. I quite like these. I don't know what it is about the Avants. I see one of these and I wish I had a dog. That would be the reason to get an Avant. I've got no other reason. I mean, sure, yeah, luggage in the back, but I don't transport luggage every day, so it's a bit of a waste. So anyway, the car is in because the owner wants to change out let's face it, this ugly looking steering wheel. This is the standard shield type airbag from the old A4s. A3s even had them at the time. To be fair, I've never really liked the look of this thing. Anyway, neither does the owner, because he's gone and bought this. So he's brought in this wheel, stayed with the round shape. It's got a cover, it's got a thing on the airbag. But yeah, so this is a A4 B9 steering wheel. The basic one that has just the mode and up and down buttons, which kind of matches what's on his car now. However, being a B9, I'm not sure if the buttons speak of a newer language, a newer Lin language. I'm not sure if that will plug in there and work. The airbag I can make work. It won't have an airbag light. I can do whatever adjustments I need to do on that. But I'm not sure about the buttons. We'll have to find out. We've got the new wheels onto the car. It's fitted. We've got no airbag light, so that's good. Horn works as well. But the buttons, they're not working. They're being all skibbity. These are, imagine it like this. The car is a Boomer, and the buttons are Gen Alpha. They're talking two different languages, and it just ain't going to work. It's not going to happen. You need a little translator. You need like a Gen Z in there that can understand and translate. So yeah, even though it's in, it ain't happening. Nothing's changing. I can press the mode button. Doesn't do anything up there. When I scanned the car, it also said that it can't communicate to the steering wheel. It's weird that the buttons are lit up though, because that doesn't normally happen when it can't talk to it. But without the extra steering control version, without the extra steering conversion module, we can't get those buttons to work, and I don't have one in stock. Okay, so next one in, we've got this absolutely lovely VW. It's a Golf, right? It is, isn't it? Golf R Estate. I had to double check, because up to there it's like it's a Golf, and then it's not, but whatever. This thing's lovely. This is the Golf R. Very nice, I have to say. Yeah, lovely car. This is in because the owner wants us to install rear footwell lights. So he's got very bright white light up there on the front footwells, and on the rears he has nada. So he's bought a kit for us as well. It's making our life really easy. Got a wiring kit and some light units he's brought in. He's just asked us to do the fitting, wiring, coding and all that bit. So yeah, should be relatively straightforward. 2:15. There we go. So Simon's just gone out and grabbed us some lunch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's 2:40. Whilst he was out getting lunch, I've just done the install. It wasn't that bad. So there's your front, as we showed before. And now we have rears. One rear set there, one rear set on that side as well. Rear footwell lights installed with not a wire in sight. Lovely jubbly. Cool, let's get this out and have a munch. I'm hungry. What'd you get me?
Quarter pounder.
Quarter pounder and cheese with egg. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so we had a nice good lunch. Simon got us burgers and chips. Fatty, I know, but it is what it is. There's limited options around here, especially halal options. So it's now 4:39. We've had, what, 2-hour lunch?
Yeah, that was
It's almost a 2-hour lunch. We've been chilling and chatting. To be fair, as I said early in the morning, we've had a cancellation. There was meant to be someone around this time or 4 o'clock or whatever. And he messaged this morning saying he can't make it. So we've just had a nice lunch. We're going to go home now, actually. It's done, 4:40. Saturday, go home, put our feet up. Before we go. Now, this car is my dad's A5, which is currently up for sale. It's on Facebook. I think it's on eBay. It's definitely on Auto Trader. So yeah, this car is currently up for sale. 2010 A5. Now, the reason I'm showing the car is because I've got something. So I've got something that can fit the car. I'm not going to fit it to this car, but I wanted to show you guys using this car. So Simon saw this the other day. It's come in and I completely forgot about it, if I'm honest. Now, I bought this. It's a genuine Audi part. I bought this for my car, only to realise it won't fit my car. So it's going to go on my A1, on Project A1.
Oh.
Ah, you just clocked what it is. You forgot about it. Get out
You
of
want to see
here.
my car?
It might actually.
You might
This is a genuine Audi aluminium fuel cap.
check it. And you found out, thank you for me.
I did find out from it. Okay, so what happened? We were looking on the system because his fuel door no longer locks. This one is stuck locked. Hang on, let me unlock the car. There you go. There. So his one, the lock stopped working on his, so we were trying to look it up on the system, and then we found this when we were looking. So when I found out about this, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. This looks sick. He said he wants one, but he didn't buy it because these are how much?
80 quid.
80 quid.
Like, it's 80 quid on different things.
Yeah, there's a lot more things you can buy for the 80 quid. But anyway, yeah, it's a fuel cap. So let me see if this. Yep, looks the same. So, oh, that one hasn't got the third. It's fine, let's put it there for now. Let me see. Yep, it works. It works, and that's going to go onto that little nozzle thing there, but nice. It is plastic on the back, but it just looks so nice and shiny. So yeah, fuel cap cover thing. I'm going to take this and put it on my A1. It doesn't fit my A7. The A7 doesn't even have one of these, it turns out. It's just the door locks it all up. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys this cool aluminium. Okay, so he's trying it out on his A8.
Perfecto.
It does look quite nice in there. Oh, yeah, nice.
Wait, wait then!
Comes up really easily too. Actually, my A7's here. Since we already buy the car, I got the engine started. It's on remote engine start. So, see, it doesn't have that can't fit. Doesn't work. Yeah, my one's different.
Shame.
I know, but the A1, it will go on the A1. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna stick it on the A1 and then, yeah, cool. Anyway, car's already warmed up. I'm just gonna lock up. What would you do?
To take picture.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I need to...
You do that. I'm gonna lock up and then we're gonna head home. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday.